Hey bud. Okay, so your question about swinging like Bryson, because you're built like him. I love that message, by the way. So, a couple things. The main difference between your swing and Bryson's swing, and we're just talking about the way the club head is being delivered to the ball, is that yours is coming, like as discussed before, is coming from like a more out on top. First of all, the shaft is steeper, and second of all, the club is arriving at the ball from a more out on top position, on top of the plane line. So if you think about, I'll do a little video for you here in a second, but if you think about this as being your angle of truth, right? Your ultimate reference to what the shot is going to look like, then for you in your swing right now, your club is coming down on the ball on top of that line, and the shaft is steeper than that line. For Bryson, he hits a lot of high launching right to left shots. His club is coming from underneath that line and then exiting up and out to the right. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. Bryson's an interesting choice, and we can certainly explore his method of doing this. But for me, the way that I teach, he is like I would say the less preferred method. Just because, okay, so let's say your ultimate goal is to hit high launching right to left shots. The club has to be underneath the plane line to, as it enters the impact zone, to be able to give you an opportunity for that. Of course, then the face also has to be closed to the direction you're swinging to create the right to left spin. But ultimately, what he does is he's like, I'm just gonna make sure that my club gets underneath this line no matter what. And when I do this with my arms, then my body adds rotation. So you'll see a lot of like this kind of move in his swing. To me, I feel like I worry that gets the arms trapped behind the body as you rotate. Then it makes it difficult to, you're like this way and trapped, and it makes it difficult to control the face. Just because it makes it less likely that you're going to be in this nice impact, compressed position. So certainly an option. If you take the club back here, drop the arms down underneath, and then add rotation, the club will exit more out to the right. The way that I would prefer that you and my students do this is to simply drop the club head so that the shaft is now underneath that line or on that line, and then we can add rotation. This gives you a much better chance of being in this position at impact rather than having that right arm stuck behind you. So, bottom line is, you want to get an alignment stick and a pool noodle, stick it in the ground about a yard behind you, right, on the same target line that you're swinging. So it's going to look like that, all right? And you're going to set up to this ball. You're going to take the club back on top of that, and then on the way down, you want to feel like you're getting, not feel like, but you want to drill and rehearse that the club head is going to be underneath that noodle and then exiting up and out to the right. And you can set that up on the range.